And so in this episode, we're going to discuss the importance of checking the numbers. And we've had discussions before. I've done videos before about why you should check the numbers, the value in checking the numbers. However, in this video, we're going to go a little bit deeper. And so it reminds me of a concept I heard about before when they talk about a rocket. When a rocket is going to outer space, they say that over 90% of the time, the rocket is off track. But that's not a major issue because that rocket is continually readjusting. Probably every second, probably every millisecond, it's adjusting. So it makes sure that it reaches its ultimate objective, its ultimate target. At least that's what we assumed before we made the adjustment. And here's the adjustment we made. As opposed to running those reports monthly, we began to do it on a weekly basis. So every 7 days, we were checking the P&L. Every 7 days, we were going through all of the purchases and expenses throughout the business. Every 7 days, we were looking at the accounts receivable and what are our rejected claims and our denied claims. Every 7 days, we were looking at notes signed by providers and making sure people were getting those notes signed. Every 7 days, we were reviewing the performance of our team. And so by speeding up that process, as opposed to doing it once a month, we began to do it 4 times a month. And so simple math, as opposed to doing it 12 times a year, we were doing it 48 times a year. It gave us 4 times more opportunities to improve based upon the feedback that we were getting, to course correct based upon the information we were getting. And here's what we found. We were able to catch unnecessary expenses quicker. We were able to catch fraudulent charges quicker. We were able to adjust to our schedule to ensure that it wasn't a surprise the day before that we only had 40% or 50% or 60% capacity on the schedule, that we saw that weeks before, and we were already making adjustments to combat that issue. We believe that this has been a major step toward a more efficient work environment where we're not dealing with so many surprises. Now, there's always going to be things that come out of the blue, but the more information that we can act upon, adjust our decision making, adjust our course, we found that it's been beneficial to us as a private practice. We recommend, if you are only checking your numbers once every 30 days, to adjust and increase it. Maybe you don't do it once a week, maybe you start off doing it bi-weekly. We believe though, if you speed it up and get to bi-weekly, you'll see the advantages and potentially think about moving to a every week process.